So we were on JFK.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you think the FBI or
And
the mob potentially killed Kennedy or JFK?
And the reason why I state this is because John F. Kennedy, unlike Trump ever wants to be.
Here, just angle your mic. Just try to get it as straight ahead of you and tilt it down a little bit. The microphone itself. There you go. Yeah. There. You're good.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing is, Donald Trump and every president wants to be this. Always, like, the only other president can like have the same bullshit as John F. Kennedy is George Washington.
Right, because he was the founding.
Yeah.
Dude.
No, not just the founding dude. It's just like I'm talking about like
he was
combat. I'm talking about combat.
He was kind of a badass. Like sure,
he was complete badass.
Like sure, he owned slave. He wore slave teeth. Aside the point.
Through marijuana.
You know, like aside the point, he was a G. You know, like the whole the story about him crossing the Delaware.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like bad to the bone.
No, fucking literally, everybody and their mother, in that day and age, like, of course, hindsight's 2020, but like, would never even like after the fact. That's the funny part is like even after the fact. Shortly after the fact, people don't consider it like that an option because a lot of people, unless you're a fucking American, fucking
American,
ain't that savage.
But dude, that was hard living for those guys back then.
But back to my point about John F. Kennedy. Though.
Right. Yeah.
He was a fucking war hero. But he, the acorn story, he has the acorn on his fucking desk. Not acorn, I mean coconut on his desk and fucking like preserved on his desk with SOS on it.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
And that's the reason why I say like it literally only George Washington can beat John F. Kennedy. And his accolades of just being a fucking badass. He, with his teeth, drove, he had his best friend in his teeth, and he had another man holding another man, and he swum with one fucking arm, in the ocean to an island in the middle of a fucking storm, and he broke his back in the process and kept swimming.
Oh my god.
But no, yeah, he does this fucking badass shit, and still served after the fact. He still served, like a few years after the fact, breaking his fucking back at war, and he's like killed. He was a U-boat, like captain of a U-boat.
Right.
Like I forget what the name of them called, but they made.
Wait,
made
so
out of mahogany.
How would I look up this like JFK fucking
the FBI? So like CIA, see the CIA had people that served with John F. Kennedy in their not in their up high ranks. It went like not the director and shit, but like had a lot of people that served with him. In the CIA. So the CIA, even though like they voice certain things, wouldn't have shot him, if that makes sense. Like they were like his essentially war buddies. Why would you kill a guy that is literally a complete badass?
Right. Like, yeah, and that's what I thought too. Like, yeah, I don't know.
But when it comes to FBI, I forget the name. You have to look up the director of the FBI at the time. He has this weird statement about his death. And everyone knows about John F. Kennedy having issues with the mob. Like some form of issues with the mob.
Let's see. It was J. Edgar Hoover.
Yeah, he has a weird fucking statement about his death. And it just makes sense to me because, like,
Oh, what the fuck?
Because at the end of the day, the only people that benefit is the FBI out of it. Because they gain more power.
Right.
Like, the CIA, like, oh, yeah, we got rid of this guy because he's Catholic or whatever. Some other bullshit that a lot of people like to say. But...
So, let's see. 1972. Oh, this doesn't say what he actually said. I just typed in death speech, so I figured,
No, yeah, he,
no idea.
Because, like, you know, like, everyone's like, oh, yeah, it's this guy, da, da, da. And, like, it's essentially not just the FBI. It's, like, the only people that benefit out of it is the FBI.
Yeah,
And
like
it just makes sense, you know?
Just,
and then, like, and the guy's, like,
but how,
says,
though? Like, that's the
he
thing.
says
like,
the most neutral thing about his death, and he looks kind of emotional, but he doesn't. Like he's, like, playing a fucking act. And then you have the mob, like, everyone, like, looking at the mob on top of it, and the only other people can benefit from it was also the fucking mob.
Right.
He's like,
Well,
you
that's the
have to
thing.
look at who benefits from it truly.
Yeah.
And everyone expected it was the CIA if it wasn't, you know, the person that blew his fucking head off. We believed it blew his
How
head
about
off.
this? What do you think about? What do you think it was just Lee Harvey Oswald, or what do you think about like the multiple bullet theory, or like, because I look at that JFK assassination, you know, like that's one of the conspiracy theories I was like kind of into, but I didn't really do a whole lot of research on.
Yeah.
But all the shit I read seems to indicate that it was multiple shots potentially. But
Well,
also,
the thing is, the best snipers can take 5 shots with almost in the blink of an eye.
with a bolt action rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the White Death himself.
In the
Like-
blink of an eye, I think more like just within a few seconds.
Like
right?
like that, not actual blink of an eye, but like
yeah.
but like you know, like you like, because when you getting shot at or whatever, you have these massive hormone dumps and it literally,
Adrenaline.
yeah,
A lot of adrenaline.
and time literally slows down, so it literally, you know, like freaking feels like forever, but like
God,
essentially a blink of an eye, like literally like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
They can shoot 5 bullets, like a lot, like that's the thing is, like, snipers, like, doesn't matter about the expert is. The sniper nowadays may have more tools than the snipers back in the day, but I personally think they have less talent.
Right. Well,
So,
I mean,
like-
they got like fucking like you think about.
Like 551 confirmed kills, and then up to 780 some odd kills, like non-confirmed.
Well, just think
Like,
about like today's
It's literally
snipers. Like
a guy versus an army. I'm talking about the White Death.
Right,
He used
right.
iron fucking sights, and he was shooting.
that was
800
that was a
meters.
Soviet sniper, right? Or-
Yeah.
yeah, and against the
Finnish,
German,
no, Finnish.
against the Finnish. Oh, right, yeah. Here, let's pull the White Death.
I forget his name, his actual name. I feel, yeah, Simo.
Let's
Simo.
see, Simo Hayaha.
Yeah, that's the reason why I have an issue.
Let's see. Often referred to by his nickname, the White Death, he was a Finnish military sniper during the Winter War between Finland and the Soviet Union.
Yeah, he fought.
He used a M28 by 30 rifle, a variant of Mosin Nagant. He's believed to have killed over 500 enemy soldiers. Hold on, I'm gonna pause this. We're gonna take a quick break.
Oh yeah.
Okay, where were we? We were talking about the White Death.
But no, yeah. He is. The reason why I state that it's still possible for one guy to shoot, was it 2 times, right?
For Kennedy.
Yeah, for Kennedy. I think
I
it was 2 shots fired.
I think so. Yeah, it was like
And
2.
that's the reason why, since this fucking anomaly exists in our fucking world,
Right. Yeah,
I
it's
still I have a straight like if I were a percentage between like overall conspiracy theory, like all the other conspiracy theories, and then mine, and then I think mine's like 40%, and then the CIA one is like 25%, and then like the main story is probably another 25%, and the rest is like all the other theories.
Right.
There's many theories.
Yeah, I guess it just comes down to motive or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, can we take a look at look at this guy? He looks like look how happy he looks.
Oh
He's
yeah,
like
no, you see a picture of him after he. By the way, he gets shot in the face.
he's like, "Oh yeah, I killed 500 people," and he looks like he's having a good day. Look at this dude.
No, that's before he gets. The thing is, he gets shot in the face, disfigured, and he kills another. This is like halfway through the war, like halfway through his career. He's shot and disfigured, and he kills like, another 200 men with a fucked up face.
Let's see.
Some bullshit like that. Oh no! I'm getting mixed up. So he gets injured. It was not him getting shot in the face. He gets injured. He comes back. He kills a whole bunch of
On
guys.
average, his kills were accomplished in less than 100 days. An average of 5 kills per day at a time of year with very few daylight hours. His kill count as a sniper was based on his own reporting, with the confirmation of his comrades. Damn, dude, that was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, he burnt snow in his mouth. He ate snow, so when he breathes out, it doesn't release,
Oh, like the steam.
The
like
steam and shit.
Oh.
And he, the reason why he took his, at that time, nowadays it's not that much of an issue because, for one, pantyhose and lenses have improved.
Right.
So, pantyhose, I don't think it has to improve. The theory about pantyhose, right?
No.
Massive side tangent, but the theory is, it used to be like old ass pantyhose used to be super good, and the new ones are weaker. That's just the theory. Like, the saying.
Like, you mean good
back in my day, they make it better.
Right, but like,
That's
what do you
theory.
mean by like they used to be really good? Like they used to be good at filtering, or like?
No, like as in like durability.
Oh,
It's,
okay. Like they were just good quality.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
But he didn't have a fucking scope for most of the kills because he nearly got killed. So he, like his third day in or some bullshit, in his journal, he states that he got shot at, and every time was because his lens would reflect some light back. And he did like 98% of his fucking kills
Here's
with no fucking scope.
firearms and tactics. Use an early series Seiko M2830. It'll probably tell us in here.
Yeah. Yeah. Improved iron sights. It's actually accurate.
No shit.
Yeah.
And he's using a Soviet rifle, which
yeah, look at his face.
Oh, it's this fucking guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was him.
Yeah, Simo. The way down.
No way.
Yeah. He wakes up.
He
wakes-
dealt with the intense cold by dressing properly. He kept sugar and bread in his pockets, consuming them for the calories necessary to keep his body warm. He was only 5'3".
Yeah.
Wow.
No, yeah, he is a fucking unit, dude.
He is a unit.
Yeah, he
No
gets
shit.
shot. Yeah, it's so funny. World War.
He was placed on a pile of corpses. Someone later noticed his foot moving. He appeared dead, so he threw him on a pile of bodies they were going to burn.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because remember, he had his whole side of his face blown off.
Recovery took considerable time and required extensive treatment and multiple surgeries, leaving visible scars that remained for the rest of his life. Despite this, when the continuation war of 1941 to 44 broke out, he requested permission to return to the front line.
Yes.
However, due to the severity of his facial injuries, from which he was still recovering, his request was denied. Yeah, he spent the remainder of the war on his farm.
And when he was able to fight, this funny thing is, when he was able to fight again, like quote unquote met some form of standards, because the thing is, he's very influential on top of it. So as long as like he can prove like, yeah, I can shoot a gun, and I don't have as I'm still in pain, like not like abruptly pain, like can affect my ability to fight, the war ends.
That's crazy. Like,
so literally,
how does someone like that's the thing is like that's a story. Like I think about this all the time when someone becomes
he goes hunting. He does his thing is hunting. He continues to hunt and shit throughout his whole life until his fucking
that's
death.
what I was gonna ask. Is like when you kill 500 people like that, like what do you do when the war is over? Like how do you just go home? Like, you know what I mean?
He was always a hunter. He literally viewed it as
that's
game.
crazy, dude. Like, just my God.
Oh, yeah,
and he seems fine. He's like, oh yeah, it's just another Saturday morning.
So, yeah.
He's like, it's fine. Like, God damn, that is wild.
Yeah.
He was shot in the face by the Red Army. Wow, look at this shit.
Yeah. His
Yeah.
house is a fucking museum.
No shit.
Yeah.
What a bad motherfucker. Yeah, right there. He looks like he's having the time of his life. The first picture on Wikipedia, guys. You just type in the White Death on Wikipedia.
Simo.
He looks like almost like Eskimo looking, but he's just like having a great old time. That is crazy. He was awarded the honorary rifle, a Model 28. No shit.
Yeah, dude.
Imagine talking to that guy like after the war, like in the 60s when he's like getting older and he's like really seasoned. Like, yo, bro, like how many people did you kill?
April 1st of 2002.
Wow. So like even in the 80s or whatever, just like, yo, dude, like
No, just in the 2000, because the issue about these fucking vets is, even with him, they're so fucking badass. They literally have the.
They don't talk until they're about to die sometimes.
No, not just that. I'm not talking about like their ability to remember. Because I refuse this to my. I grew up with this guy that was a pilot. He was there on D-Day. He dropped the guys behind enemy lines. The gliders and shit. He was a pilot.
Wow.
And he was 17, by the way, at the time.
Dude, yeah, no shit. A lot of those guys were less than 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, less than 20. Some of them lied about their age. Some of them were 16 and shit, dude.
Yeah. I know. I think he was actually 18 when he did that, but he was a pilot at age 17. And
flying a B-17 over Germany, dude, while they're shooting flak guns at you.
Yes,
dude. You want it like how? You know what? Fuck the air. Like, you know, the airplane is not carrying just transport; it's carrying the size of this dude's balls. But that plane is carrying more than just people. It's holding up the size of that pilot's balls, dude.
No.
Wow.
No, yeah, he just built fucking different, dude. And
they were all built different.
And
like,
I'm willing to bet just like him, because there's also some proof of like, because he has interviews and shit, and he dies of like essentially just natural causes, I believe.
He must have died of old age.
Yeah, just like essentially just died from old age.
Let's see.
Just like Dick, he died 2000 back in 2018. He passed away, and he was at 96 years old.
Listen to all these awards he got.
But he had the flawless memory, by the way. Like what he said, like everything he said was to a T of what is written down. As a fact, like that's how good his memory is. And I'm willing to bet Simo, like throughout his whole life, fucking
he had a
remembered
deep
every part of
passion
it.
for hunting. Yeah, no shit.
Participated
in numerous hunting parties over the years.
Yeah, including those with
with
the president of Finland.
Some people did not approve of his actions during the Winter War. He was met with hate and even death threats. Wow. He avoided large groups of people. He never married and lived as a bachelor. He suffered from loneliness and fear. Damn, dude, that's sad. Like, that dude was a fucking legend.
Yeah.
It doesn't say how he died. Oh, right there. He died in a nursing home. Yeah, he just died of old age.
Yeah. Age 96, just like Dick.
Wow.
Wow.
Swedish heavy metal band Sabaton composed the song White Death in honor of Haya.
In 2010. 2010. Awesome.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and he's in an anime, by the way, called Record of Ragnarok. And
right there. Yeah, that's it.
And it's on Netflix. It's a great anime. The manga is better, though. Manga is way better.
That's how you know you are fucking gangsters when you make it on a fucking anime, dude.
But and the thing of Record Ragnarok is literally the world's in history, and it comes to history-wise, strongest and best.
Like
Jack the Ripper's in it.
Like you mean like one of the best animes put out? Or
No. I'm talking about like so it's gods versus humanity, and Hilda, I think she's a Valkyrie of the Norse mythology,
right?
And so it's again the premise is humanity versus the gods, and the Valkyries, all the Valkyries, sacrifices themselves, and they do like a soul link, so humans can get weapons, but there's only 12 of them. I think 12. I forget the exact number.
Like total Valkyries.
Yeah,
it's like 12 or 13. Yeah, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
I'll look it up here now. But
you just look at Record Ragnarok, like the premise of Record Ragnarok, the anime. But it's a good ass anime in the sense of like I said, Jack the Ripper is
the gods after 7 million years decide humanity is irredeemable and should be exterminated. However, the Valkyrie Brunhild proposes a tournament called Ragnarok, where 13 of history's greatest human champions will battle 13 powerful gods in a series of 1v1 duels. That sounds pretty dope. I think I should watch this.
It's on Netflix.
Dude, that sounds pretty legit.
But he's in there, and
is he he's
a complete badass. His massive
the White Death is in the fucking anime, dude.
And there's a massive plot twist. Buddha, you know who Buddha is.
From Buddha's culture?
Yeah, Buddha.
Yes.
So Buddha is human.
He's a character in this too, dude.
Yeah. He ends up fighting for humanity, like a complete G.
Who does the White Death fight for?
Humanity. So it's humans versus fucking gods.
Right.
And that's what really pissed me off because Jack the Ripper fights Hercules, and Hercules is human, but he's a god because
he's a demigod.
Yeah, he's a demigod, but he fights for the gods.
Right. Yeah.
It's like justice versus evil, and he loses. Hercules loses.
Yeah, excuse me, sorry. In the real story of Hercules, he is defeated ultimately.
Yeah.
Because the Disney version is Hercules comes out on top. The real story of Hercules is a tragedy.
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
he gets told to do literally the most impossible things to do, and he has another thing is he's in a group of really talented fucking fighters on top of it.
Right.
And they do a whole bunch of shit.
Well, it's like Achilles,
yeah.
Yeah. Fucking, yeah, it's... That's a tragedy, technically, right?
Yeah. No, it is a tragedy. Remember, he does all of it because Zeus wants entertainment.
Zeus was kind of a fucking...
in Record Ragnarok, he's also a fucking piece of shit.
Zeus was, most manipulative, would transform into different animals. Isn't that weird? You think about he would transform
and Centaurs and literally all the anything special.
He would transform into a goat and seduce a girl with a goat. Wait, this is you're enticing a woman to have sex with you through a form of bestiality. That's what that kind of is, dude. It's crazy.
That's how do
the Greek stories are fucked up, dude.
Minotaurus is because he fucked a cow.
Yeah,
as a cow.
Zeus could not keep his dick put away, dude. That dude, he was getting around.
Oh yeah,
so fucking funny, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the Greek
And
god.
centaurs
But
too. Like the horses, essentially, horse humans and cow humans. It's because he turned himself into the animal and fucked it.
yeah, dude, like the Greek god pantheon or whatever, of like just the whole pantheon of gods. There's so many, but also like just. But like all the stories you read, like or like the Disney movies, like none of that. That's just like a very refined version, like a friendly version
Yeah,
of like the Medusa story is
like
horrible.
talk about
Like
Disney. Hades, bro, got treated so bad.
I gotta say though, the way they portrayed Hades in the Disney movie was like perfect. Like I thought it was fucking like.
No, it's funny.
But,
No,
but
he's
obviously
a great character.
yeah, but he was a
When you look at the Greek gods, he's literally the worst bad, and his worst thing he ever did was enslave another god and, I guess manipulate, like brainwashed her and loving her. But meanwhile, she loves him madly and had 4 kids, I believe, with him.
Well,
some
Hades
bullshit
is
like
like a complicated god, like Loki. Like Loki is like for like per example, and Hades like was a little bit more like evil than this, but like Loki was like there were stories where he was good and he like could be a very good god or generous or whatever. But then there's stories where Loki was a real deceptive piece of shit.
No, yeah.
And like he was just he was that balance of evil with good, like all the other gods were good, like Odin and Thor were like symbols of power and peace and resilience.
Also super romanticized.
Right. Yeah. I'm not saying that they weren't perfect. Like Odin was a piece of shit. Like Odin was
romanticized, and that's the reason why
Odin wasn't even like the first one. Like he's praised as being the All Father, which like sure he is kind of, but there was gods before him.
His father is actually the All Father, and he killed him for the fucking title.
Odin was, if I'm not mistaken, he was cast out from his family because he was too radical, and he was, we can go all over the place on this, but basically my point is Zeus was kind of like that, where he would have like stories of good, stories of being a whore and shit like that,
There's Hades, like I said, when you look at all the gods, what they did wrong, the worst thing he did, like I said, enslaved another god. Meanwhile, all the gods in the Greek pantheon does this on a daily basis to fucking anybody.
And they do it to people. Anybody. Forget that, hey, we're the ones being influenced by these psychopaths.
And that's the reason why I highlight another god. Because that's what he does. He literally kidnaps another god and forces her to be his wife.
Hera, right? Or
no, it's the god of the moon. I forget her name.
I mean, because he got with Aphrodite, Hera, fucking.
Yeah, but there's only one god that had his kids, and that's the one that he fucking. Yeah.
Selene.
Yeah, Selene.
The Greek goddess of the moon was Selene.
Yeah.
The Titan goddess who personified the moon itself, often depicted driving a silver chariot. The goddess Artemis, the virgin goddess of the hunt, also became strongly associated with the moon over time, and in some traditions, she was responsible for guiding it. Dude, what a wild religion! Like you think about
or is it like you should look up Hades' wife actually, because there's a god of the dark. Like there's
Persephone.
Persephone. Okay, yeah, that's who's.
Oh, the daughter of Zeus and Demeter, whatever.
Demeter, yeah. Yeah, never mind. Yeah,
I didn't know that. I thought that she was like
maiden,
so like
the
innocent.
goddess of the underworld.
The myth explains the cycle of life and rebirth through her going to and from the underworld.
Huh.
No shit, I did not know that.
No,
Hades with the consent wait.
Yes.
Hades with the consent of her father Zeus abducted.
Yes.
Persephone to be so Zeus is like, yeah, you could totally kidnap my daughter and marry her.
Hades' worst moment is literally brought because of Zeus.
Her mother Demeter grieved, which caused the earth to wither, creating the winter season.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Zeus is just like, yeah, you could totally kidnap my daughter, dude. That is wild.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Oh my god. No. God, what is such a that like it's crazy because like we read these Greek myths like they're stories, but that was a religion.
Wait, who?
Like it's so bizarre to think.
Who am I mixing up then? Because I'm obviously mixing up the gods.
Dude, there's so many.
Yeah, I know.
There's so many.
And, yeah.
Let's see. Fucking.
Because there's multiple gods of the moon. Obviously.
You're talking the wife of Zeus, which there's.
I'm not talking about wife of Zeus. I'm talking about like as in like the moon, because there's multiple different types of like the dark side of the moon or whatever. Like there's multiple.
What was it? The goddesses of the moon.
Yeah.
Greek.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's Selene, Hecate.
What the fuck?
I think it's just Artemis.
I think it's Artemis is who I'm mixing it up with, I guess.
And Hecate. There's 3 of them.
Yeah, the hunt. Yeah, Artemis, goddess of the hunt, wilderness and yeah, that's who I'm mixing it up because.
It could be a Roman god. I mean, because, you know...
Yeah, the fucking Rome.
Yeah, Rome basically just copied... Yeah.
No, it's okay. You don't have to fucking Google it. It's fucking...
Yeah, Luna. Well, yeah, whatever. Fucking... Yeah, no, that's just so wild that people used to, like... And who knows who's right or wrong, right? With religion, like, those guys, like, built... epic construction, like temples.
Now we're talking about religion shit.
No. I'm just talking about like the Greeks. Like, you know, you look at like the Acropolis or the Temple of Zeus or like these epic structures that they made to honor their gods. It's like, yo, like those dudes were so advanced. Like they were building buildings kind of better than we are today.
Well, we just discovered how they made their concrete.
Like, and they were doing that shit on the regular. Like, sure, they had ass sponges, a communal ass sponge. They use horse cum to style their hair. They brush their teeth with piss. That's not. It's aside the point. It's like it's unbelievable. You know, it really is.
And it is not like subliminal, like not be rude or anything. Another thing is they were super gay, and that would mean gay as in like. It was a custom to blow other men.
Well, the Spartans, you know, a lot of the Spartans, like, they were gay as fuck. You know, they were all gay, dude. But like,
talk about even Sparta, like, whoever can, I forget what it is, like, it's literally a blowjob competition between guys.
In Sparta?
Yeah.
Could you imagine, like, you go to ancient Sparta, and they're, like, these jacked warriors that are, like...
They're actually not jacked, though, but, like...
Well, like you know what I mean, just like epic,
them as, yeah.
like epic warrior, and then you're like, oh, let's go back in time and see what they were doing, and they're just sucking each other's dicks, dude. And you're like, wait, you guys killed how many?
They're actually like scrawny guys that just know how to fight because they're super elite, like they read books all the time. That's another thing is Spartans back in the day they were
pretty literate, right?
Yeah, literate.
Yeah. They were smart. They were not all dumb.
Yeah. No, they were super smart and just giving each other blowjobs.
Amen to that. We'll go ahead and put this to the close, just in case this episode comes out, which I'm sure it will. But Jayson, you know, first solo episode. This is kind of off on a whim.
Yeah.
So
it happens. We just go on these random fucking.
God, I wish we recorded like as soon as you walked in, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like, earlier we had such because I was halfway through my theory about John F. Kennedy and.
Yeah, we kind of lost track of that.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it was a blast.
We'll do another one for sure. You're great as always. You know, finish these beers. We'll get on out of here. Yeah. But this comes out. This is that Hella Dank podcast. We got Jayson, myself. We'll catch you guys later.
Oh, yeah.
Take it easy.
Peace.